I get it. Sometimes it feels like life just keeps swinging at you. You try to move forward, and something pushes you back. You build momentum, and suddenly it's gone. A relationship ends. A job falls through. A dream feels further away than ever. And in those quiet moments, when no one else is around, you start asking yourself, how much more of this can I take? We've all felt that way. That heavy, stuck feeling, like you're doing everything you can, but nothing is working. And here's the part nobody tells you. Rock bottom doesn't mean you're broken. It means you've reached a moment where something has to change. You know what's crazy? The lowest points in your life often carry the seeds of your strongest comebacks. Not because pain is magical, not because struggle is glamorous, but when everything comfortable is stripped away, you're forced to meet the real you. Most people get stuck here. They think the setback defines them. They believe rejection means they're not good enough. They treat failure like a final verdict instead of a temporary chapter. Slowly, without realizing it, they start shrinking, playing smaller, dreaming safer. But this is where everything changes. A comeback doesn't start when things get easier. It starts when you decide quitting isn't your story. It starts when you say, okay, this hurts, but I'm still here. That quiet decision, made in private, is more powerful than any loud announcement you could ever post online. And this might surprise you. Resilience isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward even while you're scared. It's sending that application even though the last 3 were ignored. It's showing up to the gym even when progress feels invisible. It's having one more honest conversation when your instinct says shut down. We've been taught to chase big breakthroughs, the dramatic transformation, the overnight success. But real growth, it's usually boring. It's small, consistent actions repeated when no one is watching. It's choosing discipline over mood. It's choosing long-term peace over short-term comfort. Here's the part nobody expects. Your pain can either harden you or shape you. And the difference comes down to awareness. When something falls apart, you have 2 choices. You can ask, why is this happening to me? Or you can ask, what is this teaching me? That second question changes everything. Maybe the job you lost was forcing you to rely on a version of yourself that was playing small. Maybe the relationship that ended revealed patterns you needed to face. Maybe the failure you're embarrassed about exposed a gap you now have the chance to grow through. None of that makes it easy. Let's be real. Growth is uncomfortable. Change feels unstable. And rebuilding your confidence after it's been shaken takes time. But the beautiful thing about time is that it keeps moving. And so can you. Think about it. Every strong person you admire has a chapter they don't brag about. A season of doubt. A period of starting over. The difference is, they didn't let that chapter be the whole book. You are not your worst day. You are not your biggest mistake. You are not the opinion of someone who couldn't see your potential. You are a work in progress. And that's not an insult. That's an opportunity. Wait, it gets better. The more you survive, the more evidence you collect that you can handle hard things. Every obstacle you push through becomes proof. Proof that you're stronger than your anxiety told you. Proof that you're more capable than your fear suggested. Proof that discomfort doesn't destroy you, it develops you. And here's something most people overlook. A comeback. Eisen. T. Arways. Lude. Sometimes it looks like getting out of bed on a day you didn't want to. Sometimes it looks like choosing not to text the person who hurt you. Sometimes it's simply refusing to speak to yourself in a way you wouldn't speak to a friend. That internal shift. That's powerful. When you stop bullying yourself for not being perfect. When you start giving yourself credit for effort instead of just results. When you allow yourself to be a beginner again. You create space for real growth. And this is where everything changes again. Because once you realize that setbacks are part of the process, they lose their power to paralyze you. They still hurt. They still disappoint, but they no longer define you. You start taking risks again. Calculated ones. Brave ones. You stop waiting for perfect conditions and start working with what you have. You understand that confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build through action. Look, I'm not saying the road ahead will suddenly be smooth. It probably won't be. There will be more challenges. More moments of doubt. More days when you question yourself. But here's the truth. You've already made it through things you once thought would break you, and you're still standing. That matters. Your comeback doesn't have to impress anyone else. It doesn't have to be flashy. It just has to be real. One step, one decision, one better choice at a time. So if you're in a low season right now, don't rush it. Learn from it. Strengthen in it. Let it build you instead of bury you. Because the version of you that rises from this, they're wiser, more grounded, more intentional. And when you look back one day, you won't just see the pain, you'll see the moment you decided not to give up. If this message hit you, comment iron below. This channel isn't for everyone, only for those who choose discipline over comfort. Subscribe if you re one of Tim. I'll see you at the top.